are back. Welcome to episode 2 of the UCF College Football 25 Dynasty series right here on the Charge On channel. Thank you so much for all the people who tuned into the first episode. At first, again, I was not sure if it was going to go good or bad. I didn't know if a lot of people were going to watch it. Again, it is not real football. It's just me playing a video game, but I appreciate everybody that watched the first episode, gave me any feedback. I truly do appreciate it. So we're doing the live setup. We're doing it. I'm going to be reacting to everything in real time. We're not going to be going into the old podcast setup, so it's going to be a completely separate thing. Let me know what you guys think. Drop down the comments if you still want me to do this type of series, if you want me to finish it off. I think today we're gonna do TCU, maybe Colorado. We'll see. I kind of want to make Florida its own video, but I think for right now we might just make it just TCU, playing TCU. But first, let's see our recruiting board and let's get into what we need to do over there. All right, so I have played the game about, I don't know how many hours, many hours since I last recorded, and I have really learned recruiting a lot better in this specific game. It's much easier than I was making it here. I will say having 600 hours is really tough, especially when you are trying to get some of these top prospects. As you see, we've already scheduled with Corin Kiki. He's coming in week 7. We are leading right over the Gators. A lot of people are offering scholarships, so hopefully we can get him. I'm just going to go down and look at where we're at with all of our players to see what I need to do. Do I need to go on the prospect list and add more guys? Right now with Clapp, I don't think we're going to get him. We do have an early visit scheduled, so hopefully that will do something for us. I'm not quite sure. One thing I will say that I also have learned, over on the right with Coach Prestige, you have all the X's and you have the 1 check mark. We'll be able to get points on him. Right now we're sending the house on him. We'll be able to get more points or to be able to maybe like us more if we can hard sell him. Now, we can only hard sell him really when we know what his interests are. So once we know his interests, we'll be able to hard sell him there. But I'm just going to go through. I'm going to see where we're at with all these guys. We're doing great for Levy, so that's good. We're leading on mostly all of the guys. We can't really do much because we've used almost all of our hours. As you see here with the halfback, I might throw the rest of our points, the 10. Now, we do want to start scheduling visits. That is something that we're really going to need to try and figure out. Is there any way that we have some points here and there to give? It's not looking likely because most of these guys, we want to at least keep a couple points on. We are going to get Tyree Farmer, though. I'm pretty confident in that. I also have some guys right here. Now, we offered them scholarships. We need to scout them. But we're leading for them right now. We got 20 targets on the board. I think I showed James Griffin in the last video. He is a gem, so that's a 4-star right guard. I'm going to move most of these guys just up. I'm going to move them to the top of our board just so it's more easy to see. But we're going to add a couple points, maybe 5 to him, 5 to him. Just to get some points on them real quick. But we'll look more in depth into recruiting next week after the game before we play Colorado. All right. Now that we kind of just did recruiting, again, I have noticed in this game when it comes to recruiting, you definitely have to check it every week. So in my case, every day, every episode, we are going to check on recruiting just to make sure we're in a good spot. But you keep the same amount of points. The only time you really change it is if you're trying to do that hard sell, right? Where you know what they like, you're trying to get them to commit. You want to schedule visits when we do have points available. Right now, we don't have any points available, but we're going to check that every week, every time we're on an episode to see where we're at when it comes to recruiting. But UCF versus TCU, like I said in real life, this is, in my opinion, one of the most crucial games of the season. It's just like Boise State last year. If you get out to a slow start and you lose against the first real opponent you're facing, you're really setting yourself up to not be successful during the season. Not that a loss here would be bad, but it's not getting off on the right foot. And you don't get any easier after this week. You got Colorado the next week and then Florida a week after that. So Very important game. Let's see what I can do. I have been practicing. Let's see what happens. Under the lights at TCU to start conference play. I have been practicing. You might see a lot of running the football, but that's what we're going to do. I don't know how many defensive possessions we'll play, but we'll play a couple if we need to. But as of right now, we're just going to be playing the offense. I've not practiced defense. I'm going to pull with KJ. We're going to pick up a couple. Again, we like to run the football. I don't love the outside receivers right now. They're not pressing too close, so we're just going to run the football here to the right. 3rd and 2. They are pressing Kobe Hudson. I don't like where the safety is because I think if I put Kobe on a streak, the safety will come over. So we're just going to run it with Penny Boone here to the left. And we pick up we do not. We're going to hurry up. First, we're trying to get the first down here. In real life, this would not be smart, but it's a video game, so we're going to do it on 4th and inches. Again, Penny Boone to the left. And he picks up the first down and a little bit more. All right, again, we're going to run the football here. Don't like how the corners are pressing, so we're just going to run it with Penny. Oh, and then to the offensive lineman. I'm going to try a play action here. Maybe try to hit Evan Morris to the right. Get KJ out of the pocket. And we're just going to run with KJ. And that's first down. Listen, I'm wanting to pass it, and this might be the first pass attempt that I can make. If the safety on the top goes over to Kobe, I can hit Pittman right down the middle right here. And he did, so I'm going to give it to Pittman, and that's going to be a first down, a little bit more. Let's go. We are moving the ball on TCU. TCU's defense, little suspect. And I've heard from my friend that's also played TCU that their defense is sus. So, in the game at least. I don't know in real life. We're not trying to start a war with the Horned Frogs here. I might just hit Pittman again. I really like Pittman down right in the middle. And I'm going to go to Kobe, and that's going to be an interception. And that's probably going to be a pick six in this game, maybe. All right. See, I talked too soon, and I throw a pick. That was an awful decision by me. But our defense got us the ball back. Thank you, defense. I really do appreciate it because I did not take care of the football there. We're going to try to hit RJ Harvey here. And I just get stuffed. Not good. Let's get back to what we know how to do, which is running the football. They got a good push up there. This is going to be a lot tougher than maybe I thought. And we're punting. Defense got us the ball back. I appreciate defense. Let me run it out. I will say TCU's defensive line is doing a good job of not really allowing me to get to the spots I'm trying to when I'm running the football. So credit to them so far. 2nd and 7. That's going to be a first down. Great run by RJ. Cut it right back to the middle. That was great. I'm going to try and hit Kobe on a deep ball here. And the corner played it well. TCU's defense, as soon as I was talking bad about them, they have really locked up. And it's now 3rd and 26. I'm just going to send guys deep. Might as well. Maybe somebody will get open. Oh, X. What a pass and what a catch by Xavier Townsend on 3rd and 26. KJ put it in the perfect spot, and we get a first down. All right, 1st and 10 on our 25. Let's run it with RJ. Let's start, and we get about 5. We're going to run the jailbreak screen here. Let's see if we can get X in motion. And they stuff it pretty well. Still pick up 2. All right, they're leaving Randy. Let's see if I can hit Randy. And he gets stopped, but we're going for it. I do not like kicking this game, so we're going to go for it. And we got it. Kobe for more, and we got it to the 8-yard line. Big play on 4th and 3 to move the chains. Got a lot of guys in the box. We're still going to run it. I don't love Kobe on the outside. I don't like throwing it to the bunch receivers over here to the right, so we're just going to run it again. Had a little bit of a hole, didn't hit it completely quick enough, so 2nd and goal. We're going to try and hit RJ here. Let's see if he gets open. gets open, and he gets the touchdown. Great throw by KJ. Hit RJ perfectly in sync. Him and RJ are going to be deadly this year, in real life and in the series. And the defense stops again. I just want to make sure that I'm on what I thought I was. All right, I am on All-American, so just want to make sure. Okay, they're playing for the run. Let's see if we can get somebody deep over the top. Maybe Evan Morris.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
And Evan Morris catches it. Let's go. Okay, I thought for a second he might have dropped it, but we'll take it. Great catch by Evan Morris. All right, I will say TCU has been playing these better. I'm going to try and send Kobe deep, and I get stuffed. Too much time. I had Randy right up the seam, and I didn't even see him. That's on me. 3rd and 20, again, not doing really good. I'm going to try and get Chauncey here. They play it well, so we're going to have to punt. So TCU scored. I got 45 seconds left to try and make something happen. It's going to have to be a quick hurry-up offense. Let's go quick. Try to get out of bounds here. Boom. All right. So 1st and 10, 28 seconds left. I'm just trying to get a field goal at this point. Not a great offensive game, especially since I've been practicing. I thought I was going to be much better, but we'll try and get the win. That's all that matters. All right, RJ slides. Boom. All right, another first down, 22 seconds left. All right, I'm going to hit Magwood. Let's see if I can. I don't know if he's got enough. Doesn't have enough. That would have been big. And see, I'm trying to change Kobe, but again, with the stadium pulse, it becomes a little bit more difficult. I'm going to hit Evan Morris here for a couple. We're going to call a timeout. 11 seconds left. We're going to try and change the play here. Let's see if they can hear it. They do. I'm going to try and hit Pittman on the out right there. And they play it perfect. But there is a flag. There is a flag. Pass interference. All right. Thank you, ref. Thank you, ref. I was about to get extremely annoyed there. All right, we got 8 seconds left. Just wanted to make sure the clock wasn't running. I like Pittman here. I like Magwood. And that's a touchdown. Let's go to end the half. We hit Chauncey Magwood there. This game has been a little too stressful. It's supposed to be the get-right game for Colorado. So far, it is not playing like that. 14-6 Knights at the end of the first half. Hopefully, I can get some offense going in the second half. And again, defense does its job. They are playing amazing. On the road, game 3, first real opponent. Let's get back to what we know how to do, which is running the football. Haven't been doing it, and we're going to pick up 10. Let's run it again. Let's run inside zone again. Oh, I should have cut it to the right, but still, picked up a good 8. It's RJ Harvey time. Let's put this game away. Let's go score again and make sure our defense can be not stressed. Again, I was thinking about doing a pass play, but we're going to stick with the run. And he's got a seam. Spin move. Brings it down to about the 21-yard line. Let's keep it going. Let's keep churning the football with RJ Harvey. And just when I said that, Penny Boone comes into the game. That's fine. We'll take it. Right up the gut for about 7. So we got 3 more yards. Let's see if we can maybe take it with KJ here. And no, it's RJ Harvey time. And he's still powered for 3rd and inches. All right, 3rd and inches. Again, it's RJ Harvey. I kept saying on this drive, we're going to run it with RJ. Easy pickup of the first down. Again, this might be boring. I'm sure if I was watching it would be, but this is UCF football. And RJ Harvey is going to take it in for the touchdown. What a drive to come out of the second half and just run all over the TCU Horned Frogs. 21-6 Knights. All right, let's try and hit Evan Morris here. I'm going to run with KJ. Let's see if I can cut the outside. I do. And he picks up more. KJ continues to run. That was a little scary. But we'll take it. KJ Jefferson runs for the first down and a little more. All right, we're going to run with RJ Harvey here to the left. Cut it to the outside. Try and beat the defender. We kind of do. And we almost pick up the first down. 2nd and inches with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. All right, I'm going to send X on a streak, and I'm going to see if Magwood might be open down that seam there. And he might be if we throw it in the right position. Oh, and he underthrew it. Thought I had him, but hey, he tried on 3rd and inches. Now let's go pick up a first down. All right, let's see if we can get... Oh, it's Johnny Richardson. I maybe want to run it with him. He hasn't been in the game. Give him a carry, give him a touch, and he goes. And he's so quick. And thank God, I was going to run it with KJ. I was going to pull the ball with KJ and run it with him, but Johnny Richardson runs past all the TCU defenders and gets a touchdown. UCF is running all over TCU, and we got to love it. All right, I kind of like this play where I was sending Chauncey down to the outside. I'm going to try and hit it again. I think he might be able to do it, and they play it good. I'm going to just pass it to RJ in the flat, and we pick up the first down. Great play recognition by me right there. All right, we head to the 4th quarter. We're up 28-6. It's been a good game for UCF so far. 166 passing yards, 155 rushing yards. Again, normally that would be a lot more in real life, but we're going to take it. Oh, they have X just wide open. Nobody's playing on X. We're going to make it a little out route here, try and get him in space. And he dropped it. That would not happen in real life. That would not happen in real life. That was wide open. Nobody around him. I'm going to hit Kobe Hudson here, or I'm going to try to hit Kobe Hudson. And I do, and Kobe keeps... Oh, I could have taken it more. Oh, I could have taken it more. It's okay. We got the first down. That's good. I was expecting more of a fight, especially since I've been playing awful on offense today, and there's no blocking. I was expecting more of a fight from TCU here.
They're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the
and KJ passed it to X. That was a great play. Didn't see what I liked, ran it out with KJ, was going to run it with KJ. Linebacker came and scared me, so I finally got it to X. Great throw by KJ Jefferson. All right, let's see if we can get Johnny a second touchdown here. Let's see if we can do it. And they played it well. I should have ran it with KJ. See, that's where I get greedy. All right, there's only really 5 in the box here. I'm going to run it with Penny Boone right up the gut. And he brings it all the way down to the 1. All right, if we score here, we'll go to the outro. Let's run it with Penny Boone up the gut. And that's a touchdown. That's a UCF touchdown. Again, not the cleanest game at all by me. I was expecting to be much better, but putting up 35, winning this game by a large margin. If this would happen in real life, I'd be pleasantly surprised and really happy. But let's go see the final stats and take a final look at recruiting. All right, and that's going to do it. 38-13. Rough first quarter, put up 14, 14, 10 in the fourth. TCU ended up scoring in the fourth quarter. It's not going to matter. RJ Harvey, 93 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Again, really effective. I'm going to be using him a lot this season. UCF has a bunch of running backs that I can use. So hopefully the wear and tear is not too bad on RJ as we go deeper into the Dynasty, but good win. We go to 3-0. All right, let's look at KJ. I did throw another interception in the 3 minutes that I didn't show you guys. I was more so just trying to, again, practice a little bit. Didn't have a great game, and that's on me. 18 of 35, only 51% completion, 245 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. I got to get better. I know I've used KJ off air, and again, he's really fun to use. I just need to get better passing the ball in this game. It is very hard to pass the ball in this game. I'm sure, again, as the weeks go on, I'm going to get a lot better. But, listen, it got the job done today. I know against Colorado, I'm going to need to be a lot better passing the football. Rushing, again, it was the RJ Harvey show. 5.8 yards a carry, had 93 yards. Rushing, he had 1 touchdown. I think he had the 1 receiving touchdown. We'll see here in a second. But Johnny Richardson also put up a touchdown. So, again, not really the best when it came to running the football. But still, that's really what won us the game, is getting first downs on the ground. And then receiving, it was Xavier Townsend. 5 receptions, 91 yards. Kobe, 4 receptions, 42 yards. RJ Harvey did get that receiving touchdown. Chauncey Magwood came up with the big touchdown there when I really couldn't get anything going. So yeah, overall, it was a good day. Let's go look at our final look at recruiting. So obviously the week after TCU is technically our bye week. So I'm using this bye week to recruit. Now in the real game, you're going to recruit every week regardless if it's your bye week or not. It's like it's in the game, it's in real life. But we're going to look to see what a week has done, if we've made progress on anybody. Again, these are the most recent guys that we kind of added to our board here and we moved them up. Again, we're leading for them. Right end, 3-star left tackle. That was the JUCO guy. This is just a regular freshman for Fort Lauderdale for the right end position. We're going to keep going down. Here, we're doing really good on James Griffin. Again, he's technically a 4-star right guard, and we're still leading for him. We only have 10 points on him, so that's good. Now, you can also see on the top right for my hours. I have 165 hours. If you remember, we had 0 last week. So we got some hours back. I don't think anybody committed to anywhere else, so that's good. We still have the same number of commits. Nobody else committed elsewhere. So let's take a look to see if anything shifted. So again, we're leading for Koren Kiki, 5-star. It'd be the first 5-star in UCF history, technically. He's going to be visiting us in week 7. So it's coming up, and he's got no other visits scheduled as of right now. So hopefully we can get him committed fairly soon. Again, not feeling confident about David Clapp. Georgia is clear-cut number 1, but we do have a visit next week. He is coming to the Colorado game. So it is already a big game in real life and on this game, but having a 4-star, technically 5-star wide receiver come in against Colorado will be absolutely huge. So we need to get that win. And the quarterback is also coming on that visit, Tyler Tostin. So it's going to help him if we win, because also the quarterback's going to be there. So hopefully we can close the deal next week. Now, as you see, we are almost to the point where we know what his big agendas, what his motivations are. We see that one of them's championship contender, one of them's coach prestige. So we need to find out between brand exposure and academic prestige what matters most. To be honest, I'm pretty sure it's going to be brand exposure. I could risk it if I was really nervous. I don't think he's going to commit to Georgia by next week. I think he's probably going to take an extra week, so it might benefit me to wait the week just to see where that final one is, and then put the hard sell on him, and hopefully he flips from Georgia to me. Leading for the 4-star tight end, leading for this 4-star right end. We are in a battle with Miami for Costa. Miami overtook us. Again, he's a JUCO, left outside linebacker. Oh, perfect example right here. So we're going to take off Send the House, because we're still going to send the house on him, but a different way. We know what his motivations are. So we see that coach prestige, conference prestige, and proximity to home are his top 3. That's what matters most to him. So we're going to do the prestigious strategy, and we're going to put that on him. And again, it tells you it's just basically pushing for the player, pushing really hard, knowing what matters to him, and trying to get him to really think differently. So we're still putting max points on him, and hopefully that kind of flips us back to number 1 for Anthony Costa. All right, we're probably not going to get this halfback. I could probably put max points on him and see if that changes anything. If you do remember, we are leading for the 5-star halfback. So even though, according to the national ranking, this guy is a top 100 player, technically we're going to be getting a better overall player in Tyree Farmer. So I'm not necessarily too worried about him. I'm honestly going to just take Devin Ingram off our board and focus on Tyree Farmer and Santiago Ortiz. And if you look at these guys' stats, like Santiago Ortiz has 91 speed, 91 acceleration. Tyree Farmer, 92 speed, 89 acceleration. So we're going to be good when it comes to halfbacks. And who knows, if there's more that are in the prospect list that I like, we'll add them to the board and see if we can do anything. All right, we're still leading for Tyler Tostin. Auburn is coming up on the back end. They're trying to make a push, but he is visiting this week against Colorado, so we'll see if we can do anything. And then we are leading for basically everybody else. We're leading, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule some visits, and that's going to do it. So for Khaled, we'll just schedule him this week. Let's try and close the deal early. We already have the quarterback coming. I know I think we have the halfback coming too, so we're going to schedule him for Colorado. We see also what he really likes. So we're going to make it coach prestige, because our coach prestige, or we'll make it proximity to home. That's an A+. We'll make it proximity to home for his family visit. And then we'll take off friends and family. we'll take off all this stuff, and again, we'll hard sell him, try to get him to commit right now. We're going to hard sell him. We see what he likes. We see what his motivations are. So we're going to find, all right, we found it. It's going to be the student of the game strategy. So we're going to put that on him and try to hard sell him as he's visiting this week. And both of our halfbacks want to schedule a visit. So we have the points. We don't really have any more targets right now, and we'll start looking probably in the next couple weeks once we get some commits and get some points back. But we're going to schedule them too. Let's just schedule them for Colorado. Make this a huge, big-time game for next episode. So we're actually going to hold off on scheduling Tyree Farmer. I noticed when I went to go hit the schedule, his visit, we don't actually know what his motivations are. So I'm going to guess it's playing style and proximity to home as two of them, but I don't want to risk it because God forbid I hit it and it's not one of his motivations. That can actually hurt us in the long run, and Florida's right behind us. So we're going to hold off on scheduling Tyree Farmer to come this week. We can schedule Santiago Ortiz, though. Again, not the best halfback, still a decent halfback for us. He likes coach prestige, so we're going to schedule the visit for Colorado, try and get him at least to commit. All right, we did sim the week, and like I thought, David Clapp has committed to Georgia. So even though he came on the visit for our bye, or even though he was going to come on our visit against Colorado, we're not going to end up getting him. So we're going to have to try and find some wide receivers somewhere on the prospect list that are going to be good for us, because I know we're going to lose a couple big ones heading into next year. So that hurts, but I'm sure we can find some people. All right, and that's going to do it for this episode, and you guys have this to look forward to on Wednesday. UCF, Colorado, big-time game in real life, and big-time game in terms of this game, because we have a good amount of recruits coming to this game. That could be a make-or-break type of deal. If we get a lot of commits, that gives us more hours to go recruit more guys. And again, we'll just keep churning them out. Let me know down in the comments below if you want me to continue this series, if you guys are enjoying it. I really do appreciate any and all feedback. If we just want to do this season and not continue it, let me know that too. But as of right now, we'll try and just do one game an episode and see where it goes from there, and try and last all the way up until the season. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Check us out on a new episode on Wednesday where we take on Colorado.